You can't possibly name them all.
Of course I can. We're all taught from the moment we could speak to recognize the stars and, well, I'm named after one.
Tell me more about your star.
Did you know they also call it the Heart of the Lion?
Is it really? Makes sense, doesn't it? Being that you're my heart and all. You're ridiculous.
Miss me, lads? Good to see you, Minnie. You alright?
Don't use him as a distraction. We were talking about how you spent all summer making me wake up at the crack of dawn to train you to what?
Drama queen. I stopped after the second week.
Only 'cause Mom told you to fuck off.
You two better have gone easy on that poor woman. She's done enough for us already. Do you think you should talk to him?
I've got nothing to say to him.
He's your brother.
He's not though, is he?
Sorry?
He hasn't been since he happily decided to be Mermaid Perfect Hair. It doesn't matter, he doesn't want to talk to me anyway.
Did you really try, though, to talk to him?
Fuck off! You don't get it! He's perfectly content being a bigoted kid.
Serious love. He saw firsthand what they did to you for not following the rules. Have you considered maybe he's just pretending so he won't get hurt?
Then he's just a coward.
He's just a kid.
So serious. I'm just saying.
So, Moody, your summer?
You'll be fine. You're fine. Everything's alright.
Speaking of Slytherins, I've seen an unsuspiciously small amount of first years running around in that unflattering shade of green.
And what would you be getting at here, dear Mary?
Don't think this has anything to do with you know who?
Come on, McDonald. You can say his name, you know. Mooney once said that the fear of the name increased the fear of the thing itself.
You do know it's Dumbledore that said that, right?
Are you trying to undermine my boyfriend intelligence?
Stop sidetracking! Do you think it's because of him or not?
Could be. Or maybe just parents finally teaching their kids not to be evil little shit. When has anyone from Slytherin ever been nice to you, Mary?
Some of them have been awful to us, that's true, but to say that an entire house is bad just because of that? Who knows? Maybe the first years will be just like us?
It's unlikely.
Well, Lily and James are patrolling tonight. We'll see what they have to say about these children you believe to be Satan incarnated.
Oh, fucking hell. I forgot about that. I don't think I'm prepared to see James return a shell of a man after spending more than 10 minutes with Evans. I don't think I can fix him this time.
Oh, she's not that bad, you are. Now, come on, pick up the pace. We're gonna be late. Can't miss our last first night.
Cheers! To our last year.
Don't say that, I'll start crying.
I second that. I can't believe it's already been 6 years. Can still remember seeing you all on the train for the first time.
Where were you?
Patrolling?
And you didn't cause any trouble? You were gone for a while.
I was near the dungeons. It's a bit of a walk, you know. Didn't know if you thought to check in on them. Bumped into one and got to chatting.
You checked on the Slytherins. And you didn't bother them, right? No stupid pranking or anything?
No, Evans. Funnily enough, I did not. I did my job and came back. Why is that so hard for you to believe?
I just had to be sure.
No. No, you didn't have to make sure, Evans. I know what I'm doing. I understand the responsibility that comes with being head boy. I'm not an idiot or a child. And I don't need you breathing down my neck for our last year at school just because you refuse to believe that I matured in the past 7 years.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm knackered, mates. I'm going to bed.
What was that about?
I should probably go check on him. You know, I never did ask what happened to the snake you had back in 5th year.
What do you want? Sorry. I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I'm just tired.
You're not tired, James. You're upset and you have a way to be. Want to talk about it?
It's just... I don't like the way she talks to me. It's like she sees me as some kind of burden, some problem she's annoyed about. All I ever do is literally just exist in her vicinity, and she acts like I personally offended her.
But don't you like it? Having Lily's attention, riling her up?
I don't know anymore. It's exhausting sometimes.
You know, we all thought you had someone last year. It was just small things, you know. You started going out without us, being all sneaky. At first I was a bit mad because I didn't understand why you didn't want to tell me. We tell each other everything. Felt like you couldn't trust. When I finally saw how happy you looked each time you came back to the dorm, I thought, oh, can I be angry about that? And then in like May, you came back to the dorm and we could all see you'd been crying, and it was obvious you didn't want to talk about it. So none of us but you do. I wanted to force you to tell me their name so badly. Do you know who stopped me from asking?
Remus.
No, it was Peter actually. He told me you'd talk to us when you're ready. You never did, though. I'm not saying that to make you feel bad, it's just you have a tendency to butter things up. Maybe it's because you think your emotions aren't important compared to others or something, I don't know. It's not true, you know. You're allowed to be sad or upset or pissed off. All it does is make you like the rest of us. You're my brother, James. You have to know that you can always come to me.
Thanks, Pat. About Regulus, I know you don't want to talk about him, and that's your choice. But I know you. I know how much you care about him. You won't forgive yourself if you don't try talking to him at least one more time.
I know. I have to try again for both of us. I have to make sure he knows he can always come to me, but he has to choose that for himself. And the silence feels like he's chosen them. But I still have hope, and hope hurts.
Losing him will hurt too.
You okay, Prongs?
Yeah, worming. All good.
Sorry if I kill the mood. It's a bit sad to spend the first night sat in the dorms, isn't it?
Shut up, I think it's poetic. Merlin, you're quite thick, aren't you? Well, it's our last first night. We should spend it like our first night. Little us couldn't imagine how we ended up here.
I definitely didn't expect to be this close with any of you lot when I first met you. Posh twats you were. Now look at me. I'm in love with one of you, and I'd throw myself in front of a hex for the other two. How disappointing. But you're home, you know?
I really missed you, you know.
I know, love. I really missed you too.
How was yesterday, man?
I survived. My hip was killing me this morning, though. A few more scars as well.
Thought you look at her. You know I love a bitter frap.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, but you're an idiot.
Sure, sweetheart. My idiot.
What are you doing?
There's Raxbuds all about you.
Raxbuds? Is that something Xenophilia's told you about?
Oh yes, awful little creatures they are. They make your mind go all fuzzy. Zen is actually working on glasses that let you see them.
Wait, if they're invisible, how do you...
That's really cool, Pandora.
Thanks, Reggie.
Why does she get to call you Reggie?
Because I actually like her.
That's not fair. Did you read The Prophet this morning?
About the Death Eater attack?
Yeah.
Poor Emma. She's a muggle-born. Must know someone involved.
Well, good riddance, honestly. Someone's finally getting rid of those filthy muggles.
What was that?
I wonder where Reg is. What, can't stand to be alone with us anymore?
Oh, shush, no, that's not it. I just have something to ask him is all. Have you noticed that Dorcas has been missing our study sessions lately?
It's hard to miss. I have to listen to this one mispronounce potions
What?
ingredients under his breath every 5 minutes.
I don't mispronounce shit.
Say Ashwinder for me.
Fuck off, Evan.
Anyways, I'll have to find and ask what that's all about. I'm sure I'll bump into her and ask then.
Well, when you do find her, tell her I miss her desperately.
What, am I not good enough company for you, posh twat?
I didn't say that, mate.
What, do you want to be her potions partner now too?
Maybe then I'd pass.
What are you talking about? We pass every single time.
No thanks to you.
I got outstanding on all 12 of my owls.
And yet you still can't pronounce Pungus correctly. How'd you get past those cheating spells?
You do remember I'm still here, right?
Tell this argument for us, won't you? I'm clearly not pronouncing Pungus wrong. He is. What? What's so funny?
I'm sorry, Barty. It's just... If you're pronouncing it like that, I'm surprised you haven't set the lab on fire.
What do you mean? Am I saying it wrong?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Bullshit. You're both fucking with me.
I swear it were not.
Alright, Meadows. What you did to Snape the other week in the hall was very admirable, you know? Brave move.
Not brave, calculated. I knew I could take him.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. But what you said surely isn't going to go over well with the rest of your house, right?
McKinnon, why exactly are you talking to me? I don't see how this concerns you.
Merlin, you Slytherins could really learn some manners.
And you Gryffindors could really learn to mind your own business.
Bloody hell, don't bite my head off. Just offering you some friendly support. Figured you needed.
Snape and his group are not and never will be my friends. Standing up for myself won't make me a freak or an outcast, trust me. You do know not every Slytherin shares their ideals, right? You don't believe me?
I know that, Meadows, but come on. Your friends, Sirius' little brother, Crudge and Rosea, we all know that they are the bad sort. They are not ones to shy away from slurs and violence. We all know they'd be ending up joining him after we finish school.
Don't act like you know a fucking thing about my friends. If I'll stand up to Snape in front of the whole school, don't think I won't hex you where you stand.
Wait, I'm confused. You do know the sort of things they say to my friends, right?
Piss off, McKinnon. Go be confused over there.
Okay, bye, Meadows.
I take it didn't go as planned?
No, she got over defensive when I mentioned all the shitty things her friends say to us.
There's no way she's been that oblivious to how they've treated us for the past 6 years.
I was with Seb till 5th year.
Still, how do you not know your friends are blood purists?
Freak out. Oh no, for fuck's sake, what are you doing here?
Nothing to do with you, brother. I'm going to meet my friends.
Oh, how pleasant. Give me just a pat on the back for me for that stunt she pulled with Snape a few weeks ago. You're the only one with a pair of bollock in your cowardly bunch.
Watch your mouth.
What? I didn't see you jumping to defend anyone's honor to that prick. Same scared little Reggie as always.
Oh, and you know all about bravery, wouldn't you? Take some guts to live in the middle of the night without facing the consequences. Just leave your little brother to do it in the morning. Real valiant of you, Sirius.
Don't drag this shit up now. What the fuck happened to you, Regulus?
No, what happened to you, Sirius? I'm not the one who abandoned the family that only asked him to show some loyalty. You were the heir to the most ancient and respected wizarding family in history. But because you're too weak to carry the responsibility, the burden has been passed on to me. A burden that wasn't even mine to begin with. I didn't ask for any of this. Serious. But you're too selfish to deal with any of the consequences, so now I'm stuck with it.
The Black never asked for loyalty. They asked for obedience and sacrifice. They wanted a puppet. One they could manipulate over as they pleased. I would have had to give up my friends, Regulus, my life.
So you sacrificed your brother instead. How noble of you.
And what did you want me to do? You wouldn't have left with me.
You're right, Sirius. I wouldn't have left. Why would I? Why would you? Why give up everything to play a happy family with a bunch of bullet treats.
Those people are the only reason I'm talking to you right now. Figured I should offer you an out one last time. But it seems you got your mind made up already, huh, Reggie?
I'm perfectly fine where I am, Sirius. Now fuck off and leave me alone.
Perfect.
I don't find two people who love each other disgusting.
And then you're just as bad as the rest of them.
Oh, I am? So what?
So you'll die with the rest of them, just like Snape said you would.
Barty, stop. So you're listening to that psycho now? Tell me, Barty, is he also right about Voldemort? Are you gonna join him during the war?
It would be an honor.